What we're looking at right now are the two control cabinets and the dirty piping for a combination 200-liter and 1500-liter fermenter. The cabinets are allocated one to each fermenter. The piping for gas flow and heat exchange are shared only because they are both stacked within the same frame, but each system is completely distinct. You can see as I walk closer the control cabinets. The one on the right here is for the 200-liter. You can see this is a Allen Bradley Panel View 900 push button controlled. Below we have the Mettler-Toledo pH and O2 meters, and down here we can see the weigh scale control. Up top here we can see, you know, the emergency stops and resets, alarms, lights, power. You can see that the tubing on the side here has been largely kept intact. The tubing has been cut from the individual valves, but is still wrapped up neatly on top of each control cabinet. These cabinets were attached, so the silicon on the side just comes off with a razor blade. I'm going to open up the 200-liter control panel from the front, and you can see the Allen Bradley Slick. This is the power supply on the left. It's a 504 CPU, and you can see the I/O cards coming out. You can see some of the wiring. And here's the back of the door. The 1500 is identical. Here's the inside of the door. And then here's the inside of the panel again, a Slick 504 control wiring in the front. We'll take a look at the back of the panel in a moment. Here down the bottom, we can see some of the solenoid valves and associated tubing. You can see the same thing in the 200-liter panel. Okay, now we'll go around the other side and take a look. And take a look at the reverse. Come on. Here you can see we've got at the top our e-stop rod, fuses. All the electrical systems are on the back here. Got our mass flow controller mounted right there. Down at the bottom here, you can see we've got a drive. This is a Allen Bradley 1336 plus 2. The other one is identical. Here we can see the piping for the 200-liter here on the left within the frame, and you can see we've got the piping for the 1500-liter here on the right. I'll come around the other side so you can see that better. As we walk, you can see much of the piping has been disconnected, but disconnected in a way that can be easily reattached. Most of the tri-clamps are still attached, as you can see here. Here I'm coming around to the other side of the mass flow controllers and the filters and the heat exchangers. You can see the heat exchangers here for the 1500 liter, and you can see the much smaller heat exchangers for the 200. This is the 200 liter fermenter. You can see the traps at the bottom. Coming up, you can see the 200 liter vessel. The insides of both vessels are mirror finished. They're in very good shape. Here's the top of the vessel. For the most part, this stuff has been taken apart pretty well. I'll come over and take a look at the vessel for the 1500. This is the 1500 vessel. You can see that much of the piping that is still attached to the 200 has been removed and is in those boxes that we just looked at a moment ago. This is the top of this vessel. Again, it's got a mirror finish. It's absolutely gorgeous inside. The motor's apart from here. You can see the weigh cells that are crated up. Now we'll go over and take a look at the CIP skid. This is the CIP skid. You can see this is a panel view 550. It has your standard elements on the front here. It's a single tank system, so it's not a dual tank. It's a single tank system, so it's not quite as fast as a dual tank. But you can see that inside we have another slick 504. There's the tubing is still largely intact.